1145 The main altar of Lund Cathedral is consecrated, at the time seat of the archiepiscopal see of all the Nordic countries. 1173 The widow Stamira sacrifices herself in order to raise the siege of Ancona by the forces of Emperor Frederick Barbarossa. 1355 King Tvritko I of Bosnia writes in Castro Nostro Vizoka vocatum from the old town of Vizoka, which provides insight into the political and social structure of medieval Bosnia and Herzegovina. 1449 Tumu crisis. The Mongols capture the Emperor of China, Ming Emperor Yingzong at Tumu Fortress, a great wall fortress in today's Huailai County of Hebei Province. 1529 The Spanish fort of Sancti Spiritu, the first one built in modern Argentina, is destroyed by indigenous people. 1532 Lady Anne Boleyn is made Marquess of Pembroke by her fiancé, King Henry VIII of England. The title was created in the Peerage of England and was the first English hereditary peerage granted to a woman in her own right. 1604 Adi Granth, now known as Guru Granth Sahib, the Holy Scripture of Sikhs, is first installed at Harmandir Sahib, the Golden Temple. 1610 Claudio Monteverdi's musical work Vespro della Beata Vergine, Vespers for the Blessed Virgin, is first published, printed in Venice and dedicated to Pope Paul V. 1644 Battle of Tippermuir. James Graham, 1st Marquess of Montrose, defeats the Earl of Wemyss's Covenanters in Perth, Scotland, reviving the Royalist cause. 1645 English Civil War. Scottish Covenanter forces abandon their month-long siege of Hereford, a Cavalier stronghold, on news of Royalist victories in Scotland. The Royalists emerged victorious from the siege. 1715 At the age of 5, Louis XV becomes King of France in succession to his great-grandfather, King Louis XIV. His reign of almost 59 years, from 1715 to 1774, was the second longest in the history of France. 1763 Catherine II of Russia endorses Ivan Betskoy's plans for a foundling home in Moscow. The foundling home was an ambitious project that aimed to provide care and education to abandoned children, with the goal of creating model citizens for the Russian state. 1772 The mission San Luis Obispo de Tolosa is founded in San Luis Obispo, California by Father Junipero Serra. 1774 Massachusetts Bay colonists rise up in the bloodless powder alarm. It was a major popular reaction to the removal of gunpowder from a magazine by British soldiers. 1804 Juno, one of the largest asteroids in the main belt, is discovered by the German astronomer Carl Ludwig Harding. 1831 The Order of St. Gregory the Great is established by Pope Gregory XVI of the Vatican State to recognize high support for the Vatican or for the Pope, by a man or a woman, and not necessarily a Roman Catholic. 1838 St. Andrew's Scots School, the oldest school of British origin in South America, is established. The school offers early childhood, primary and secondary education and has a university founded in 1988. 1862 American Civil War, Battle of Chantilly. Confederate Army troops defeat a group of retreating Union Army troops in Chantilly, Virginia. 1870 Franco-Prussian War. The Battle of Sedan is fought, resulting in a decisive Prussian victory. 1873 Cetshwayo ascends to the throne as king of the Zulu nation following the death of his father Empad. 1878 Emma Nutt becomes the world's first female telephone operator to the Boston Telephone Dispatch Company. 1880 The army of Muhammad Ayub Khan is routed by the British at the Battle of Kandahar, ending the Second Anglo-Afghan War. 1894 Over 400 people die in the Great Hinckley Fire, a forest fire in Hinckley, Minnesota. 1897 The Tremont Street Subway in Boston opens, becoming the first underground rapid transit system in North America.